Peace, y'all. It is Aina Tumayat, and I am back with you all with another collective reading. If you see me in the same exact shirt from last week's video, it's because I'm recording all of these videos in the same day before I make my trip outside of the US. Thank you, God. So, this collective reading is looking into the energies of the week of August 10th. So, if you're seeing this video, it should be the Sunday or Monday I'll be posting this video. So I did pre-pull some cards, and I find these cards to be very, very interesting. So Spirit, so actually I'll just show you the cards. We have the Star Family card. We have relationships, support. Okay, this is a heavily community-based energy. What came to me when I saw these cards automatically were possible hardships. I would say breaking point. I don't want to say hardships. I'm not saying that this is the week where shit is going to get really, really tough, but it feels like certain things can come to a head. And it is important for you to know that you are not alone. You are not alone in a physical sense. You are not alone in a spiritual sense. I think sometimes our souls require some level of solitude, our conscious minds, just for maybe a moment of the season that we're in. But the energies coming in for this particular week, it does feel like something in you is going to be calling for this community energy, soul family energy. And I do feel like the universe is going to prove that, is going to show you that. I do feel, and it's interesting because when I don't remember which reading it was for, but it was recent where it came through that a lot of soul family connections can be made in this time. I'm hearing more than ever. It's just, it could feel like you don't have any more strength. If you're someone who doesn't like asking for help, you're someone who doesn't like sharing your hardships and your business with others out of fear of seeming weak and seeming like maybe you don't have all the answers. Oh, this person is always the person everyone comes to for advice, but you know, you're like maybe wanting to stand in that a little bit too much. The universe, the creator is saying, no, not everything you're carrying is a burden, but sometimes it's almost like you turn it into a burden. You turn it into a burden. It's almost like I think we are conditioned to handle everything ourselves, and do everything ourselves, especially when there is a goal, something you're looking to attain that has a certain level of importance. You carry that load on your own, almost in a way to say you've earned it. And yes, there are a lot of things that you've earned, rightfully earned. But not everything needs to be done alone. If you were meant to do everything alone, you would be born by yourself on this planet without anyone to talk to, anyone to look at. Like, you just be in this bubble. Like, what is the point? What is the point if you're going to sit here and try to do everything yourself? There is definitely going to be a challenge and a call for you to learn how to receive. And learning how to receive is actually a strength in and of itself. If you know how to receive and you know how to ask, you are not in this fear of looking a certain way. And that is actually one of the strongest things you can do. Vulnerability is one of the strongest things that you can enact or you can show up as. Because who cares what people think? We're all human. There's a strength in allowing yourself to be seen as, for a moment, as needing help. I feel like there's something also about this week where you just don't have it. I think that's where the breaking point energy came in, because we have the strength card. Interestingly enough, when this card came out, it flew across my room behind a plant. It took me like 2 minutes to retrieve it. And I was like, okay, this is hard to get. So there's something about this week where, and I have to look at, I have to look to see where the moon is. And I'm going to look at the chart to see like what's going on that week where maybe you just might not have it. You just might not have it. So this is when you need help. Don't wait until you have a panic attack. Don't wait, because we all have our moments of strength and we have our moments of weakness. Let's see what else is coming through. I'm going to tap in with the fairy oracle deck. I call it that. Actually called the Secret Garden. Enchanting messages from quiet spaces. Okay, let's see. Persevere. Leave no stone unturned. Relax. Play. There is something about utilizing the time you have with your beloveds, with the people that you call on or maybe you reach out to. There could be some level of some sort of levity that's brought into your life through others, people showing up for you now, lightening your load, bringing in more of a jovial energy. This could be cousins coming back to connect, old friends, and these are good people, your people, like your people that like maybe y'all have been busy and it's just, let's just grab a coffee, let's just eat some food, and then maybe in that moment you can share your feelings and they hold space for you, and then they kind of, you know, maybe together, it's not all on them, but maybe together your energy's coming together, just brings a lot of light into the situation, a lot of serenity, and just like a, like let's just let go, like let's go party, let's, you know, and very, you know, this is such a Leo energy, like let's have a good time. um and then there being that restorative energy coming back in on your own. You're not being vampiric on your people. On your own, you are now shifting your own energy. You're transmuting your stress into light, okay, into a higher vibration responsibly, because we're all, you know, we're all responsible for our own energies. And now you are replenishing the wells of your solar plexus, and all the light's coming back in, and you can continue on the path that you're walking. So I do think the week of August 10th could feel a bit like much. And so you're being reminded, pick up that phone. I feel like pulling one more card. You know, I'm going to pull from the Isis Oracle deck from Mama Aset, and then this will be it until I get back from my trip. Okay. Ancient Power Mysteries. The oracle guides you to honor the power of your voice, whether through spoken or sung words or through what you write. Speak about or stand for symbolically. You have a potentially very powerful healing voice, and you are guided to recognize this responsibility that you have for what you proclaim through your voice. This is very interesting. As soon as I read this, I felt like, oh, this feels like the energy of people who are the ones giving you advice. So for this reading, I might be speaking to those who are in need of help and those who are in a position to help. This is a week of community. This is a week of people coming together and helping each other. The right people. I'm not saying this is the week of leeches. Okay, this is not that. I'm talking about people who are soul aligned, and it's okay. Sometimes we just need someone to help us. And it's in a heart aligned way, y'all. This I'm being very clear with how this energy is, because I know how certain people might take it. They might be like, I don't got time for someone else's problems, but someone that I'm talking to might be able to hold space. for someone else. They know the person, they know the person's a good person, this person is always okay, but now it's like, okay, I want to help you, I can help you. So there's something about the people who are in position to help. Remember, you have a powerful voice, you have a powerful aura, you have the ability, even if you say a few words, it can change someone's life. So this speaks to the healers, this speaks to the light workers, this speaks to those who are connected to the divine, who are open to the divine. If you happen to find yourself in the helping energy that week, let it be a reminder of how special you are and how needed you are. And let it remind you of your purpose on this planet, and that we all need each other ultimately. So gratitude to Mama Asef. That message is so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful. Be good to each other this week. Be good to yourself this week. And remember, you are not alone. And call on your ancestors. If you feel like you really have no one to call on in the physical sense to help you, you connect with your ancestors. They will send you somebody. You have no idea. You have no idea who they are aligned with and who they can align with you. That's all I got. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. And again, be good to each other. Peace.